I, everyone, S, sensing, is body, physical, material, structure, N, intuition, is mind, spiritual, psychic, etheric, substance, SI is what was, NI is why. SI organize information in boxes, compartment, structure, grid, line, chronology, and it is limited. NI organize information in networks and has no limit. SI compares the physical detail and classify, hierarchize them in boxes, grid, or chronology. They keep what corresponds to norm, standard, and reject what doesn't. NI compares the pattern, essence, ID, concept. They keep what corresponds to the essence or their plan, project, and reject what doesn't. SI identifies the best and worst detail and physical attribute, material object, selects the best one according to their norm. NI imagines the best and worst case scenario, imagines the most probable possible scenario, selects the best, most probable ID that can be concretized in our physical reality. SI, the information are side by side on a chronology or grid. Each short, tidies up, classifies, labels, categorizes, hierarchize, archive. NI, the information are connected by a flexible link by essence, meaning, pattern, ID in common, or by cause and consequences. It makes connection, correspondence, association. SI start at the beginning, follow a procedure, copy, imitate what someone else did in the past, but they may don't know the end goal, the why they do that, follow blindly the procedures, rules, without questioning why. They might don't know where it leads. NI start at the end. They have the image, vision, goal, project in mind. They project themselves in the future. They have the global ID. It is a substance, essence, and during the time they add the SE detail. In the time, the project becomes more and more clear, more precise, more achieved. NI work with SE. It constantly updates in the present. Their ideas, plan become clearer with the time after collecting detail. SI work with NE. They may add option, new element to their habitual routine, organization, procedure, or physical material thing. SI is limited inside a structure, inside home, inside workplace, inside a region, inside a country. It is localized, frame, structure, bounded by edges. NI is unlimited, the whole world, the universe, and beyond. It considers other layers of the reality, other dimensions, the dreams, the subconscious, the unconscious. SI is local, NI is global. SI accepts the world as it is, don't see the problem. NI sees the problem as the solution, want to destroy society and the world and rebuild everything from zero. SI prevents you to see reality. NI sees the real reality, perceive reality without filter, with less or no biases, especially if they are autistic, Asperger, or gifted neurodivergent. NI live in the real world. SI live in their little copy of the reality replica. SI thinks the world is like this and we cannot change it. It will always stay like this. NI thinks the world should not be like this. Detect that something is wrong. We have to change it, improve it. SI think it was better in the past. NI think it will be better in the future. SI think only the physical reality exists. NI detect, know, experience there is something else with the energies, other layer, realm, or dimension. SI live in and have a copy, replica of the reality in their mind, filter the reality. NI live, perceive the reality with less or none biases. They see the real reality, what lies behind the physical surface. SI, what they do in the present is based on what they did also in the past. NI, what they do in the present is based on what they envision, dream in the future. SI want to fit society, be like everyone, and want others to fit society and be like everyone. NI, no matter how much they try, they just cannot. They find it wrong, strange. No one should tell them what to do. Only they know what is the best for them. SI are dependent, NI are independent. Lonely on an island for the first time, NI survive helped by their intuition, survival instinct. SI die because they haven't experienced this before and no one is there to tell them what they're supposed to do. SI learn by imitation, copy stupidly without necessarily understanding. NI learn their own way, they need to understand to know the why, otherwise they will not remember. NI need to know the why, the end goal, to understand, to move. SI copy, imitate. NI a moment, insight and genius ideas. SI stick to what they saw, don't see further and don't want to know more. NI see further, beyond, see the layer, go deeper and want to know more. NI reflect by themselves, connect information together to understand, to know. SI, they need structure, orders, rules, procedures, steps to follow, organization, society, government, hierarchy, laws, family. Without that, they don't know what to do, they don't know what they do, they are lost. They stupidly do what they have been told to do, what they are supposed to do, what they are expected to do, what others around them do, family, friend, teacher, neighbors want them to do. SI needs school, education, teacher, mentor, guide, a notice, an explanatory note, a procedure to learn. NI need nothing and no one, they are self-taught, they connect information, figure out, know, understand by themselves, they can find the missing pieces in knowledge, improve knowledge, see oh it doesn't make sense, see oh the knowledge is wrong, oh we have been taught wrong. NI need themselves, they are their own teacher. SI educate, correct, restrict, limit, punish, bully, blackmail. NI let people free to be themselves, let you reflect by yourself. SI impose a strict way, procedure. NI give you the goal and let you do things your own way. SI put people down, NI put people up, they see potential in others. SI is false conditioning, NI is deconditioning. SI is easily conditioned, NI is hard to condition. SI want you to be like everyone, fit a norm. NI want you to be your authentic self, higher self, improve self, let you be yourself. SI tell others what to do, and want others to tell them what to do. NI let others do what they want, don't want others to tell them what to do. SI impose, dictate. NI suggest, propose, advise, let others free. SI have a job in society. NI is an entrepreneur, improve, change the society, world, make revolution, won't destroy it and rebuild it. NI, the mind, the psyche, psychology, dreams. Dreams provide answer and guide by the psychic, magic, spiritual, sign, synchronicity, etheric bodies, the spirit, metaphysic, metapsychic, esoterism. SI, the physical body, biology, structure, society, laws. SI, history, geography. NI, philosophy, art. SI, understand the physical body. NI, understand the psychic, etheric body, mind, spirit, psyche. NI, deep into the psyche, the mind and spiritual, etheric, metapsychic layer of the reality. Psychologist, philosopher, teacher make discoveries because they are ahead of their time, create new knowledge, think and function differently. SI, deep into the body and physical, material layer of the reality, work with soul, gardener, work with water, plumber, water sanitation, foundation of houses and buildings. SI, connected to NE, learn knowledge that is already there, present. SI, want diploma, certification to prove you are competent, have the skill, or at least want it written on your resume, even if you lie. NI don't care of the diploma, they want people to be open to learn. We learn everything by ourselves, we have nothing to prove to anyone, we can learn and do everything. SI, for them we need diploma, NI, for them we don't need diploma, we can learn everything, we learn during all our life. SI, start a task, follow step by step a procedure and finish it. NI, start a task, but because NI always update and because everything is connected by their essence in common, one little thing makes them think to something else. They may be distracted or even find something better to do, something more important, or they will find a new way, simpler, faster to accomplish a task. SI follows the recipe, tradition, calendars, authority, superior, laws, rules, procedures, indication step by step, strictly, don't deviate from them, don't modify them, never questioning them. NI questions the recipe, tradition, calendar, authority, superiors, law, rules, procedures, indication, find them useless, not essential, detect or they don't make sense, are not fair, think that rule don't apply to them, want to break them. They know how they can be improved, simplified, updated, removed, replaced. They delete it and write a new one to make it understandable for everyone, or they simply don't follow procedure and recipe and they do their own way. SI create, establish, impose norms, standards and stabilize it and want them to be strictly respected. NI create, suggest ideas, improvement, update, establish plans, don't mind if they're not respected, but later they will think and tell you, I told you so. SI, organ, organism, government, internal structures, bodies, guided by society, school, organism, structure, family. NI, guided by their own will, determination, ID, something greater, outside, divine, universe, energy. SI tend to stay physically close to their family, live in the same area. NI tend to move far away from their family. SI go to school, get a job, get married, have a home, make children. NI question all of that, create their own life, way of living, change the world and bring insight, wisdom, knowledge coming from the universe, from the unconscious. SI, I am supposed to, NI, I have to. SI live, NI survive. SI are 10 steps behind, NI are 10 steps ahead. SI are guided by their senses, habits, routines. They need physical guides, information, things, people, teacher, mentor, superior, tradition, calendar, family, structure, society, government, procedure, list of steps to follow, love to guide them to the future, for them to find their way and to know how to behave correctly. NI are guided by themselves, their inner compass, inner knowing, intuition, subconscious, unconscious, the universe, their dreams. They are free spirit, their own guide, and guide others. SI follow a path already traced and taken by others, copy the way of others. NI create their own path, go their own way. SI want educate and need to be educated. NI don't need rules, it intuitively know what is the best behavior to have. SI use physical map, a copy, replica of the reality. NI use their inner compass, their intuition, inner knowing, use the collective unconscious, detect the energy. SI copy, reproduce what their parents, society, family, friends, surrounding do blindly without questioning. NI primitive way, survival instinct, animal, question everything. SI repair, heal the physical body, the physical illnesses or issues. They may be natural doctors. NI repair, heal the mind, traumas, the mental illnesses or issues. They may be natural psychologists. SI is physical health. They prefer take pharmaceutical pills, consult a doctor. NI is mental health. They prefer natural medicine, use the natural energies, spiritual practice like meditation, use healing frequencies, vocals, music, art to heal. SI want best and quality of body, best physical materials, materials of quality, material possession, food, clothes, sensorial experiences. NI want best and quality of mind, best ideas and behavior. SI will detect the best sensorial and physical thing, food, drinks, consumable, clothes, material object, sensorial experiences. NI will select the best knowledge, idea, project that correspond better to our physical reality. SI recycle food, material thing, clothes, object, waste. NI recycle ideas, project, plants. SI clean, tidy, organize, repair, maintain their home and physical material object possession. NI clean, tidy, organize, repair their ideas and knowledge and their aura, mind from traumas, negative scenarios. SI is awareness, perception of what happened in your body, your physical state, interoception. Example, when you feel your own temperature, cold and hot, your pain tolerance, your muscle, your nerves, your heart rate, hungry, thirsty. NI is awareness, perception of what happened in your mind, psyche, your mental, psychic state, trauma, or even existential or soul state, your dreams, reflection, philosophy. SI awareness of what you put inside your body and other bodies, food, drinks, consumable, medicine. NI awareness of what you put inside your mind and other minds, ideas in their subconscious or unconscious. SI don't change topic. NI make intuitive links, jump from an idea to another, make digression, maybe off topic, but it is not really off topic, it is connected by a concept in common. SI don't ask questions, don't reflect. NI question everything, always reflect. SI check, verify, I want to be checked, verified. NI trust and want to be trusted. SI want to see physical proof. NI don't necessarily need proof. They detect your energy, behavior, and know in advance if they can trust you or not, if you lie or not, know your intention, your future potential. SI see, judge, evaluate, rank people according to their physical body, detail, family, identity, papers, certificate, diploma, statue, rank, label, title, job, material situation, position in hierarchy based on their contribution to society on a scale. NI perceive people according to their soul, mind, essence, ideas, intention, energy, behavior, authenticity, respect, honesty. SI hierarchy relationship, superior and inferior, authority and submission, men and women, children obey to parent and teacher, people obey to laws. NI equal to equal relationship, no matter the age or gender. SI reject people for their differences, whether they are physical, cultural, age, gender, neurological, psychological. NI, like NE, accept people for their differences. SI say and do things to shape you, won't change other, want other adapt to them, to their expectation. NI speak only to say good, true, useful information, adapt to other, to every individual, know, accept that everyone is different and respect everyone's uniqueness. SI think things and people will always be like that, will never change, they are defeatist, negative, think we are not capable. NI is encouraging, see potential in things and people that were capable of everything, we can surpass ourselves, improve. SI see people for their past self, for what they have done in the past. NI perceive people for their future self, for their potential. SI thinks nothing will never change until they see physical proof, clue, don't see the liar, stick to what they see, hard to change their mind. NI thinks and people can always change, move, are flexible, have nuances, layer, change their mind, see beyond, see the layer, the essence, the soul, the authenticity. It is about trust and being responsible. SI is norm, standard, statute, labels, detail, physical, material recognition. NI is pattern recognition, layer detector, detect inauthentic, unaligned, fake behavior, detect people's intention, and detect problem in everything, including people's mind and behavior, their energy. NI detect energies. NI reveal what is hidden, the lies, detect problem and inconsistencies. It bring put light on things. It notice when people and things deviate from a pattern, deviate from their essence. SI notice when the rules, law are not respected, when people and things are not conform to the norm or standard, or don't do what they are supposed to do. NI brings the unconscious to the conscious, bring hidden information to the surface. They detect the problem in everything and everyone, won't solve the problem, find solution. They avoid and prevent problems before they happen. They imagine the cause and consequences of their behavior, action on the world and people. They learn from their experiences. SI repeat the same experiences, think, mistake, again and don't see, ignore the problem, don't imagine the cause and consequences on people and the world until one day the big problem is exposed. They don't see what is important or existential. SI people connected by physical link, by identity, your family connected by blood or DNA, people being in the same physical structure, home, workplace, association, community. NI people connected by psychic link, by the collective unconscious, the entire world, humanity, all inside the same big mind, consciousness, universe. SI want protect, defend citizen, society, their structure, home, family. NI want to protect, defend the world and their soul, their energy. SI project themselves into the body of another person or thing. NI project themselves into the mind essence of another person or thing. SI are followers, NI are leaders, SI are stabilizer, NI are innovator, improvers, SI are ship of society, citizen, NI are outsider, free spirit, SI are in their body, NI are in their mind, SI are their identity, NI are their soul. SI connected to the body, sometimes disconnected from their mind, NI connected to their mind, sometimes disconnected from their body. SI are certain until they doubt, NI doubt are uncertain until they are 200% certain. SI are the student, NI are the teacher, mentors, guide. SI sent, they are like everyone, NI discern, detect, know deeply how very different they are. SI are the majority, NI are the minority, the rarest. SI take the stair, NI take the elevator. SI is the fish in the bowl, NI is the bird, the eagle. SI is a boat or train, it is limited, it can only circulate on water or rail. NI is a plane, it is free, can go everywhere. SI is wood or wind, NI is water. SI are inside the plateau cave, NI are outside the plateau cave. SI live inside the matrix, NI live outside the matrix. SI is inside the box, don't see the box. NI is outside the box, see the box and see it as illusion, as something not real. SI put you and your mind in prison, in a cage. NI let you free, try to free yourself from this cage, from your mind, want you to reconnect with your soul. SI want you to be like everyone, NI want you to be unique, your authentic self. NI is one giant big web where everything is connected like internet, it constantly updates, it is flexible and it is insane, a network but in 4 dimensions. When we think to one information, it activates all the information that are connected to it. We never think to only one information at a time, but always to 2 information or more. That's why we are tired or exhausted. NI is tree thinking the entire tree. Each time and space are connected to another by an essence, ID, pattern in common. SI stay on one branch, NE jump from a branch to another, to another, to another. NI are the knot, a root that connect all the branches together. SE are many branches. SI is chronology, NI is space and time travel. SI are normal citizen people, NI are the psychic, the magician, the weird ones that no one wants to talk to, that no one understands, who scare people because they are quiet, because they know things, because they connect the dot or recognize the pattern, see what is hidden, and people ask them, oh you know that, oh you know they lie, oh you know he is a robber, because they naturally analyze people's behavior, detect their energy, and recognize the pattern. SI are born asleep, unaware, NI are born with an extra level of awareness, consciousness, global awareness. SI are in their physical body and sometimes detached from their mind, psyche. NI are in their mind connected to their soul and sometimes detached from their physical body. SI have their home clean and organized, but their mind, NE, is chaotic. NI have their mind, IDs, organized, but their physical external environment, SE, is slightly messy. SI maintain, stabilize, stagnation. NI improvement, change, update. SI limit, control. NI let be, let live, let free. SI rigid, conform. NI flexible, try to adapt, but end up to go their own way. SI create routine and material thing. NI create pattern, concept, ideas, project. SI schedule, use calendar. NI plan in their mind, visualize the scenario. SI don't share physical, material object, possession. NI don't share their plan, ideas or project. SI standardization, norms. NI unique solution to unique problem. SI stability, same things, experience over and over. NI always improve, change. NI more like NE. SI is rigid, strict, structured. NI is soft, fluid, flexible, adaptable. SI is specific, add steps. NI is universal, global, general, it simplify, reduce, remove step, go straight to the point. SI put labels, name, word. NI put meaning, symbolism. SI is limited. NI like any, no limits, no boundaries. SI are usual, common, banal, traditional, conventional, standard. NI like NE are original, uncommon, unique, different, non-standard. SI are physical, material possession they have for a long time, the memories as physical objects. NI are existential scenarios in the mind they have for a long time, traumas. SI prefer learn the initial work of Carl Jung at 100% or less and stop at this, but it is not the actual 100% because it is incomplete. NI, they don't stop at it, they will learn or discover all the typology system, they will tell you what are the best systems or existential they are for self-understanding, self-development, improvement, interaction. They may even find the inconsistency in this system and definition. They will improve them, provide their own perception and analyze because they think differently, and they will add the missing pieces. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.